Yo, welcome back to a new video, ladies and gentlemen. We're once again back for another epic prediction video for Black Clover's next upcoming chapter 279. But guys, before we get into that, there are a couple things we need to discuss in this video. Starting off with the big one, Black Clover was actually trending today over in Japan. The episode was amazing. It looks like everybody was loving Yuno's backstory, and honestly, if you haven't watched the anime, guys, definitely go watch episode 160. It reveals a lot of stuff that the manga fans don't even know, especially how the Dark Triad took over. We knew they were Spade Kingdom soldiers, but this backstory in episode 160 definitely expands on a lot of stuff. On top of that, we also got the reveal of who Yuno's father is. Remember, in the manga, we only saw his chin, and how they fell with Dante actually attacking the king and queen directly. So guys, if you haven't, be sure to go watch the episode. It was trending today. It's honestly just amazing. So guys, be sure to support the anime officially over on Crunchyroll.com. With that being said, guys, yesterday's video surpassed over 487 likes, which is just insane. Thank you guys all so much for all the support on the channel. Be sure to click that like button if you haven't in this video. Guys, let's see if we can get to that 500 mark. With that also being said, we are now 10 subscribers away from 11,300, which is just honestly amazing. Thank you all so much for all your support. And remember, guys, if you want to take the extra step, be sure to click that join button, as it does directly support the content on this channel. And with that being said, as you all know, Black Clover chapter 279 officially comes out Sunday, January 24th. The spoilers should be out sometime tomorrow, so be sure to look forward to that. With that being said, we're also going to be live streaming on Sunday, so I hope a lot of you can make it. But with all that said and done, let's jump straight into Black Clover chapter 279 predictions. Alright, jumping straight into it without a moment's hesitation. In this video, I'm going to have four theories. Four theories on what is going to happen in chapter 279. Each of the four is obviously very possible, but in order, I'm going from the most possible to the least possible. So at the end of this video, I want you to tell me which you think is the most possible to happen in Black Clover chapter 279. Starting off, just like the Heart Kingdom, just like Luck, Leopold, and Charmy beat the Dark Disciples, just like that, history is repeating itself. Yuno beat Zenon, Charlotte beat Vanica, and Jack and Noct beat Dante. Which means just like the Heart Kingdom with Luck, Leopold, and Charmy, the Dark Triad is also going to regenerate, get back up, go into more power. A lot of you have noticed that they are holding back. For one, Dante does not have 4 wings, he only has 2, meaning he is not in his 80% mode. On top of that, Zenon still only has the exact same power he has, meaning Zenon is still only probably at 55%. And we know from today's anime episode and going back into the manga, Zenon can go to 80%. Vanica, I don't even know about Vanica, but she is obviously also holding back. She barely even used her own blood magic. She sent the 2 mind-controlled diamond soldiers out. So obviously Vanica is also holding back. She wasn't expecting Charlotte to actually use her own curse power against her. Honestly, all in all, the Vanica fight is going to be my most interesting fight, because the stronger Vanica gets, theoretically the stronger Charlotte gets, because she is absorbing her devil power. So honestly, I'm super excited where we go with that. But obviously the theory states that Dante, Zenon, and Vanica are going to get back up, and obviously they're not dead. Obviously it's just not, they're not dead. The arc hasn't even started, so they're going to get back up and they're going to land a decisive blow onto Jack, Charlotte, and Yuno. That's the first theory. The second theory, which my friend actually thinks it's going to become very true, the same friend who helped me with the Morris theory, is that next chapter in Black Clover chapter 279, we're going to get the Diamond Kingdom. This whole arc started with the attack Zenon did on the Diamond Kingdom. Now we know most likely by Morris's hand, Zenon was able to enter the Diamond Kingdom. But this entire arc started with Diamond Kingdom being obliterated. I think the official status was over 80% of the Diamond Kingdom has been overtaken by the Spade Kingdom. So the fact that we still haven't seen Mars, Ladros, and Fauna yet, and Fanzel, the man who taught Asta how to use his swords, is very interesting. So I think we are definitely going to see them in the upcoming future, very close future. But I think 279 would be a good start to start. Bringing the Diamond Kingdom over before the other two theories that I'm about to tell you is probably the most interesting part. We could throw Ladros against Zenon so he can absorb his bones. We throw we throw Mars against Dante, and I guess we throw Fauna against Vanica. The Diamond Kingdom helping out definitely should be in this arc. Obviously, they're not going to leave the Clover Kingdom on their own. The Asta and Mars reunion, I'm honestly all for it. So the Diamond Kingdom is the next big possible theory that could happen in the next chapter. Moving forward, Noelle. As we all know, we've seen Noelle about, by now I think around 10-15 chapters we haven't seen Best Girl Noelle. As you all know, Noelle is training in the Heart Kingdom. She's learning how to use her ultimate magic form of her water magic. We're not entirely too sure what ultimate magic is, other than it's the elves' secret technique. And the last time we saw someone use it was Licht, who needed to absorb all the mana of all the elves around to be able to unleash this absolutely devastating killer blow. Now, I've seen some arguments over on Twitter that Ultimate Sword Magic, Conquering Eon, is the strongest spell in the series. And I gotta be honest with you, I think I agree with this. Licht by far was one of the strongest characters in the verse, and the fact that he used ultimate elf magic, Conquering Eon, and it almost obliterated Zagrid, but unfortunately it's not arcane, so he can't kill Zagrid, is a pretty big, like, saying that Conquering Eon is the strongest spell in the verse. I'm super excited to see what possibly Noelle could learn from the elves. I hope Noelle learns some ultimate water magic, like Dragon Roar, summoning an entire water dragon to help her. I feel like this would be super, super cool. Also, personally, my own crack theories, I kind of want Noelle to have a sword. That way she can actually spar against Asta. I feel like it would be super cool. I know swords are kind of Asta's things, and even Yuno was upgraded to have a halberd, not a sword, with his Polaris form. So I know, but anyway, we'll see. And finally, the most uncommon thing to happen next chapter, and probably the most unlikely, is Asta. It is getting to that moment when it's now been, what, 10 or like almost 9, 8, 6 chapters we have seen the main character of the story. Obviously, as you all know, Asta is currently training with Gimodello, trying to master his Devil Union magic. So Asta coming in might be a little too soon, but it's still a very big possibility that this is how Noct planned it. Once the Dark Triad regenerate, Asta comes in. So I still don't think it's time for Asta to enter the battlefield. Remember, my own prediction is that Asta will come into the fight at the very last chapter of Volume 28, which should be around Black Clover chapter 281, 282, or 283, depending on where Tabata ends Volume 28. But other than that, guys, at the end of the day, this is just my own theories. What do you think is going to happen in the next upcoming Black Clover chapter? Do you think we're gonna get the Dark Triad regenerating? Do you think it's gonna be the Diamond Kingdom? Do you think it's gonna be Noelle and Asta? What do you think Asta's Devil Union form is going to look like? What do you think Noelle's ultimate magic is going to look like? And do you guys agree that the events of what's happening currently are kind of repeating themselves the same way the elves, not the elves, Charmy, Luck, and Leopold beat the Dark Triad, the Dark Disciples? It's repeating itself with the captains now getting their power-ups. Honestly, personally, I like it. It's a good way to show everybody's power case increasing. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let's say 10,000 300 subscribers today. I'll be back tomorrow with an epic Nightmare Dorothy 3. I'll see you then. My name is Jimmy, as always. Peace.